How's it, guys? Hope everyone doing well. Yeah, so let's go over Bitcoin first, and then we'll go over a couple coins that I'm looking at throughout today. You can see there is a couple coins that I'm looking at within today. Okay, so first up, speak about the Bitcoin daily candle. Let's have a look here. So have a look at the Bitcoin daily chart, right? What do we see that's important here? We see that yesterday actually closed with the doji, but it closed respects to the key level, okay? And if you look at this at the higher time frame here, we spoke about this in yesterday's session, right? So we have a very, very strong point of control with the most volume traded within the last year bull market. I mean, in the 2021 bull market was this level here. It's 37,700. Okay, so this level is very strong. It acts as a crucial support slash resistance. And what I'm expecting is, you can see last week, a couple of days ago, we tapped into around about 38K 500. And we didn't actually manage to take out these lows here. So we're looking at this current price action. What we can see, I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, so if you look at this, we broke structure over here, and you can see there's a trend line over here, right? There's this trend line right over here. We haven't as of yet retested this trend line, right? If you draw this trend line from here to here, yeah. So that potentially was a retest, but we have this whole level here that we need to come back up and retest. Okay, so I'm looking to actually place a short within this zone over here. Yeah. So if Bitcoin, I'm expecting Bitcoin to rally today, right? Which will give price the opportunity to come back up to 41,500. Look to take a short from the zone back down to around about 37K. Yeah. So I'm expecting price to be a short squeeze, and essentially waiting for price to tap into 41,500 and then take a short back down with your stop loss just above 42,500. So your risk to reward is 1:3.7. So you should use the appropriate stop loss and take profit and your margin, right? So essentially, we do have to wait for that to play out, but we do need to wait for a 1 hour breakout or a 30-minute breakout here, and you can see that we are waiting for that. It did actually break out, so you know, technically you could look for longs. There we go. This is where I'd probably look for a long. Once we break above this level here, stop loss below here. We have a demand zone right over here. I'll be waiting for this, right? I'll be looking for a long back up to 41,000. You can see it's 41,000 flat, so obviously that is a psychological level as well. But we have to wait for price to close above this level, right? If it doesn't close above, well, then it's not valid, right? Yeah, so like right over here, we need to wait for price to close above this level. Yeah, so this is essentially what I'm waiting for. Yeah, if we wait for that, then and we get it, then we will take longs, right? Uh, but until then, we can't really take any positions. That really makes sense. Lana is about to break out very, very soon. Yeah. Okay, so Solana looks really, really clean to break out soon. Essentially, we just need to wait for this to happen. We need to wait for price to break above this key level here, 88, and then it's cleared. And then yeah, we actually took a long for Dogecoin here, anticipating a nice breakout here. Personally, I do think that this will play out. I do think that this will play out. Yeah, we just have to. We might have to hold this into New York session today. Might have to hold it until then, but we just need to be patient. There we go. Okay, so essentially this is what we have to wait for. Yeah, Bitcoin looks like it will break. We need to just wait for this, and then we can take the long. Once we see a break above this potential wick over here, then we take the long back up to 41,039. Okay, and once it breaks the wick, we can put our stop loss break even. I think only the leverage, but yeah, so I think longs are definitely valid for. You can see Bitcoin's breaking out. Is breaking out here. Bitcoin looks like it's about to break out here, guys. Lana's about to break out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially, right, Bitcoin is about to break this high. Yeah. So once it breaks this high, then we can look for potential loans back up to around about 0.08099. Okay. So essentially, this is the level that we want to be looking at. And until we actually take out these highs, then this would be a level to um, to take longs, right? But on Bitcoin, it's the same thing, right? So Bitcoin, we can see that it's about to break out now, and that's why we're going to take this long position back up to around about 41K, and then Solana as well. So these are the two zones that I'll be looking at. We have to make sure that price takes out these highs. Once it breaks the highs, then we can take a short. Because the thing is, Bitcoin's quite bullish now, but we know that on the higher time frame. Like for example, right over here, if you look at Bitcoin, right, we spoke about it, that the short zone for Bitcoin is right over here. Okay, so 41,500. But the potential scalp position is what we're going to look for here on the 50-minute time frame. Okay, so the 50-minute time frame is why we're going to be trading this setup. It's breaking these highs here right now. So essentially, this is a level we do have to wait for. Yeah, so it's basically you could take a long now for Bitcoin. So if you search BTC on your CoinW, you can look at a potential long here. I do think that this is a very, very clean long here. I wouldn't not expect this to get rejected. So you just basically, it depends on your leverage, right? So like if you're using a high leverage, you see it's about to break out. So about to break out. Solana's about to break out as well as Dogecoin. Everything looks quite clean. Okay. We're on a couple of trades here. Solana is looking clean. So once Bitcoin breaks 4,200, and that's very soon, right? I mean, it's basically there. So we just need to wait for that. You can see right now it is breaking out of this range. Okay, so essentially that is why we are looking at a potential long here. Okay. Lana's about to break this potential higher. Okay. Once Lana breaks this high, I think it's just bullish. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a breakout here. Let's see. Basically, need to wait for price to break this previous high. Okay, so once it breaks this high here, then it's absolutely bullish. Okay, so until then, until we break this previous high, 41K is the next key zone for Bitcoin. There we go. You can see it's really, really close to a breakout here. Yeah. So if you are just joined here, we did take a long for Dogecoin, we did take a long for Solana. This was all posted in the Telegram group here. Basically, our Telegram group is pretty much for the people that only trade CoinW because I am only affiliated with them. And you can see that, I mean, it's just going to start ripping here. Bitcoin's about a pump as well. Bitcoin, we're looking to pump it to around about 41K. Dogecoin looking to pump as well. And then Solana is just so clean. Let's wait and see. Bitcoin wants to break out here, but it looks like I see. Okay, so the 50-minute close bullish here. Okay, so the 50-minute candle did close bullish here. It's that's important, right? So because it closed above the previous high. So have a look at this market structure, right? So we're obviously bearish here. Then this was the change of character retest over here. So if you bring the Fibonacci, right? So the Fibonacci from the low to the high, it's a perfect 786 retracement. So I do think that this is just going to continue to the upside stay. Right? So until price comes down, I don't think that this is going to jump today. I think Bitcoin's got a lot more room to pump back up to around about 41K. Potentially, right? I mean, it's quite ambitious. It's around about a 2% move, but I do think that it can happen. So, okay, so that's something that we are trading. We did take this position here for Bitcoin. Dogecoin, obviously, we're long, and then Solana, we are long. So Lana actually did close above here. Solana closed above, really, really clean. See, this right over here, Solana, I mean, that's exactly what you want. We have this trend line over here, rejection, 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 and you can see right now, we had a beautiful closure above here. Just see price carry on to the upside. Yeah. Once upon a time, we were not everything. Yeah, I mean, it's just so clean. Solana is absolutely ripping. Dogecoin's pumping. Everything's pumping.
I got liquidated. I mean,
Dogecoin. You guys can enter Dogecoin if you want. Again, Dogecoin, we're expecting a 4% move today. Okay, so I'm expecting a 4% move today. But yeah. These are the 3 trades we're in. So we're in only 3 trades here. So we're in a Dogecoin long, we're in a Bitcoin long, and we are in a Solana long. Ethereum, similar, right? You could probably long Ethereum as well, right? So let's have a look at Ethereum. The bond zone's been holding. Yeah. Ethereum is clean. Let's take a small long here for Ethereum. Let's take a long for Ethereum. I do think that Ethereum is bullish there. Yeah, so I think if you guys want to hold this trade for ETH, wait for this. Essentially, you want to be targeting this demand, the supply area at the top here, right? The supply area is the area you really want to be targeting. Your stop loss just below here. Yeah, that's something that I'm gonna take as well. Solana is still fine. Bitcoin still is good. Dogecoin's gonna pump a lot there, I think. Dogecoin has a lot of potential too. I still think that we're gonna see a bigger move. Yeah. So those are the trades we're in. We're in actually 4 trades around Dogecoin, Bitcoin. Solana, we got a very, very clean entry. This was posted in the Telegram group. Basically, we just entered at the 618. And then Ethereum, we actually just entered now. This reaction at this demand zone is just very clean. With a Bitcoin breakout, it's quite good, yeah. What we want to do is Matic as well. I was looking at Matic. I didn't actually take this though. We longed Pepe this morning. I ended up taking profits at like this level here, I think. But Pepe still looks good to come up to the zone here. The market structure is just absolutely bullish, making higher highs and higher lows. So let's have a look at the USDT dominance quickly. This is what's going to tell us what's happening today. Okay, yeah, so look at this. USDT dominance looks like it's about down. Right? So USDT dominance, when USDT dominance dumps, you can actually just look here, right? Look at this trend line. Look over here, right? Check USDT dominance, right? So USDT dominance shows a breakdown here, a retest. We're gonna see 6.2% probably today. Like, to be honest with you guys, this is clean. You don't really want to be taking shorts there. But you don't really want to be taking shorts there. The reason why USDT dominance dumps, everything else pumps, right? Have a look at this, right? Have a look. Breakdown, retest, dump back down to previous demand. Okay. So we are long on Ethereum here. Okay. We are long on Bitcoin. We long on Ethereum. We long on everything. Let's have a wait and see here. Yeah. Huge pump, I think, because the thing is, right, if you look at Dogecoin, the retest is already done. The USDT dominance is coming down. Ethereum starting to pump. Solana looks clean. Bitcoin looks clean. So Doge should actually just follow everything. Yeah. Yeah, so we are long on a couple coins here. We pretty much only long. We long Bitcoin. Um, you can see today, if you look at my Twitter, right, I was saying this is the same idea, right? So this is the idea yesterday, right? We didn't actually get it, but it's the exact same idea that we're taking today, right? So this is the same setup. Have a look how similar it is, right? So this was yesterday's thought, and today's thought has actually come out, right? Because this was the level. So we actually finally broke out, which means potential pump, right? And we're targeting the exact same level, right? The exact same level we spoke about yesterday. Yeah. And then, like I said, 41, you want to be looking to short Bitcoin around about the zone here, like 41,500, 42,000. A very, very strong support zone, okay? Have a look at these levels, right? These levels are very crucial. Um, but yeah, that looks very clean. I think Ethereum's going to pump a lot today. Yeah, so these are the trades, guys. These are all the trades we are in. You can see that these are the trades we're in, yeah. Dogecoin. And then we just entered Ethereum, right? Ethereum we're gonna hold for a couple hours, yeah. Yeah. So we are in these trades just so you can see. Yeah. It's important to wait for this next 30 minutes, right? This next 30 minutes is going to tell us quite a lot. Bitcoin, you have to have a stop loss here, right? Your stop loss 0.72%, right? So 0.72% on Bitcoin is nothing, right? If you're using a 20x, it's only minus 14%, right? It's nothing. I mean, if you're using $100, only minus $14, right? But your take profit is $40, right? Because there's a 2% times 20. Your take profit is higher. Yeah. I mean, this looks like it's about a rip. The Solana is just done too well today. And then Dogecoin you can probably hold until the weekend as well. And then just put your stop loss below here. Like what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep this holding. Same thing with Bitcoin. Because if Bitcoin pumps, it's gonna really, really pump. And then we have that short that we want to trade as well, right? So we're gonna take a long to 41K and then see if we have our short order over here. We have a short zone, right? At around about 41,500 to 41,800. So anywhere in this zone is where you want to be short. Okay. I do think that we're going to see a pump because we haven't seen a retest of this trend line yet, right? And this is a 618 retracement. So you have a couple levels that we haven't really tapped into. And the thing is, what actually happens with exchanges, when a lot of people are shorting, there's no incentive for people to trade. So I think we're going to see a short squeeze very, very soon, which is why I'm preparing these long positions at these support levels, right? If you don't prepare now, you're going to miss what's going to happen. But I could be wrong. I think Ethereum's going to print some notes here. I think Dogecoin's going to make you rich. Dogecoin's going to do a lot, I think. I think Dogecoin, you can hold this one into the weekend, definitely. Solana, I do think there's a short squeeze coming. The USDT dominance is coming down. A lot of signals are flashing to indicate that there's more of a pump than a dump that's going to happen. If somehow USDT dominance holds support, then then you can be like, okay, well, we can maybe just look at exiting those longs. But once the USDT dominance breaks the support here, we're going to see a massive pump within crypto. Because remember, USDT's dominance is inversely proportional, right? Okay, so it's fine. Let's have a look at 15 minutes. You can see there's a lot more green, yeah. The daily charts, you can see we are seeing a bit more. Chills is up. We spoke about CHZ a couple times, right? NEO is actually up 6%, so that's interesting. We'll have a look at that actually. I want to see what's happening there. LDO 3.6, AKT is up. We know that AKT should be up after the unlocking. It is struggling to hold, yeah. But I'm already worried about this because I do think that Bitcoin is just gonna rip today. Let's look into. Let's have a look here. Nia's been pumping, right? But Nia had a massive dump yesterday, so technically, let's have a look here. This looks like the 786 retracement. Let's have a look. Yeah, perfect 786 retracement on the daily time frame. Right? So quite evident that was probably going to pump, right? If Nia somehow breaks this downward sloping trend line, yeah, I don't think that it will because I do think that Bitcoin in the long run is more bearish and bullish at the moment. You could look to take a long to this level and short back down. Yeah, so I'll be looking at that for Nia. Definitely something to look at. Yeah. Yeah, so those are the trades. The 30-minute candle just closed, so we're gonna quickly speak about that, and then I'm gonna end the stream. There's not many viewers here, so I don't think it's worth. But I hope you guys, if you guys haven't seen the position, just go back into the beginning. So we are long the Dogecoin. Dogecoin target is 0.08. Stop loss at 0.077. Bitcoin target is at 41K, and then we are looking to short at around 41,500. Solana, it looks once it needs to start closing and back above this level, yeah. And then obviously Ethereum, we took that long stop loss below here, and then 2320 would be the next key zone. Yeah, so those are the zones to look at, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the session, and I'll see you guys next week. I will be keeping you updated in the group this weekend. I probably will be trading throughout the weekend, but I do think that there will be a pump today. Yeah, but yeah, thanks so much for joining in.